Hello and welcome to Community Distance Reiki. I'm your host, Danielle Stimpson, and I cannot wait to share some healing vibes with all of you. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you are watching this on the replay, know that you are guaranteed just as fun and healing a time as if you were here live. But if you would like to join me live, go ahead and check out the description box. You can learn all about the days and times of the week that I do go live. I'm on the East Coast of the US and I do the same days and times weekly with some additional streams sprinkled in. You can always subscribe with notifications on to know the next time I am popping up live. We have a bonus stream tomorrow, which I'll talk about in a moment. Generally, the way this all kind of works, if this is your first time here, go ahead and if you're live, check out the live chat. You can go ahead and make any requests that you have for healing, and I will reflect those in the crystal grid. You can request a specific stone or simply the healing theme that you're looking to have supported, and I'll pick some stones just for you. We'll spend the first half an hour building a crystal grid just for the intentions that are shared by everyone today. I'll briefly explain what Reiki is for those who are new to the concept, and then after that we will slide right into the healing. I'll turn the music up, I'll turn the lights down, and I will send Reiki to you wherever and whenever you happen to be. If you'd like to learn more about me, my online Reiki classes, my free community Discord, crystal shop, or social media, it's all in the description below. Welcome, and yeah, thanks for checking out Community Distance Reiki. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out the chat. I see that we're already hanging out, making some requests, which is awesome. So let's dive right in. Oh, it's good to see you, Grace, Jen, Aku. No, there's no Zoom call. It's just all on YouTube now. Welcome in. Yeah, this did actually start as a Zoom program and we just kind of outgrew Zoom. So now we're on YouTube, but I'm glad you're here. So Grace, I'm doing well, thank you. Thanks for asking. Yeah, if anybody has any requests, go ahead and shout them out and we'll go ahead and start building this crystal grid. And let's see, I always want to get started with copper. Oh, Susan, good to see you too. Hip joint pain, raising vibrations. Oh, gotcha, absolutely. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that, but it's good to see you. So yeah, let's bring you some stuff for pain. Fast money manifestation, you got it. Okay, so let me move over my crystals. Let's see what we got. So for some fast money manifestations, I've got you there. Let's go ahead and pop right over to the grid. All right, so here we are. Love, peaceful mind, and abundance. Oh, congratulations on testing negative. I'm glad that you're feeling better. Okay, so fast money manifestation, I have my favorite stone for that. It's red tiger eye. It's just like what we would normally think of with golden tiger eye that we work with. This can be very incredibly protective as well. If you're dealing with any kind of negative energy kind of stuff, this is fantastic, but it's also good for manifesting cash flow in a hurry. So we'll put that out there. I'm also going to grab some copper. I find that copper really helps break up blockages, so I bring it into use in every grid that we do. And we've got hip and joint pain. I've definitely got some pain stuff. Celestite there. So let's go ahead. Yeah. Oh, you're so welcome for the healing. I'm just so happy you're feeling better. Let's see. So here is some copper. As I mentioned, it helps break up energy blockages, and just as it helps electricity move, it helps energy move. So it can really be a helpful partner in crystal grid. I make my grids very intuitively. There we go. Let's see how about even that is. For the pain management, I definitely want to bring in some celestite. Let's start there. Yeah, pain management, celestite can be really helpful. We use it here a lot for that. It's also fantastic for hearing out your healing guides, your angels. In fact, it's very closely related to angelite. So this is celestite. It works with the upper chakras, especially with intuition and being connected to our angels and angel guides. And I feel like it helps us kind of connect with our spirit body in a good way, where it kind of lifts us a little bit out of connection with our physical body, which is how it can help kind of make the experience of pain a little less visceral. So very helpful. And also sometimes it's not like the pain is doing you a service, like warning you of something that's happening. It's just something where you know what's going on, you're taking care of it, and you're struggling with how it feels. One got away from me, so here we go. Okay. Yeah, celestite has been such a help for us when it comes to pain. I absolutely love working with it. It also helps raise the vibration quite a bit, but let's talk about some other things to help raise vibration and support us. In addition to red tiger eye to help us with fast money manifestation. Hello, heart, great to see you. In addition to the red tiger eye there, citrine is also wonderful, and I definitely feel like that should be on the grid. Not only is this considered like the manifestation stone, it's also incredible for helping to balance logic and intuition. And with this full moon in Sagittarius that we're just coming off of, that was yesterday morning, this can be really helpful with processing everything that's coming up for us. This particular full moon, even though it was not in an eclipse, the Sagittarian moon has been linked to a lot of the eclipses. So there's a lot of eclipse energy, things that came up around the eclipses may be coming up for you again. There's a lot of like information that gets churned up. It's a lot to process. So this can help us with discerning what is our feelings and what is like logic and fact and happening. It's not that it's bad to have information from both categories, but knowing where it's actually coming from is really important in helping us steer our decisions. So this is a good stone for this particular full moon. Self-esteem. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, good to see you all. Absolutely, heart. Self-esteem. There's so many good ones for that. honey calcite's been a champ for us with that. And also aventurine. We've been working with both of those quite a bit, and I feel like they're helping us quite a bit. Honey calcite, also this can be of help with the hip pain, especially if it's anything osteo, anything related to the bone. Okay, so this is honey calcite. Honey calcite helps us with our solar plexus as well as our sacral. It helps us to have that self-respect when it comes to setting boundaries and saying, hey, I take joy in who I am, I take joy in the relationships I have, and I take joy in structuring things where I can shine. And so it's great for boundaries and self-confidence at the same time. Very grounding stone. Let's do this actually. You've also got aventurine, which helps us expand our vision of what we can be. When we have sort of limiting beliefs around what we can accomplish, what we can achieve, this can help break up those blockages so that we can say, well, maybe I can do something bigger than I thought. Maybe this is possible. Maybe this is within reach of me. Maybe my skill set could include that. This is a great one for not just confidence, but confidence to the point of I feel like I can try. So it's a very, very well balanced with honey calcite. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this instead. Yeah, honey calcite and aventurine are so helpful, and they're so supportive. Sometimes it's just like we need to be just sort of cradled a little bit and reassured, and these are good stones for that. Yeah, let's do some carnelian. Good call. Carnelian's a good one for relationships, how we relate to each other, getting along, navigating boundaries, respecting one another's boundaries. Carnelian is everything about the sacral chakra. It's not just, usually when I say relationships, people automatically think, oh, romantic ones. Well, it's also relationships with our family members, our coworkers and colleagues, our community members, neighbors, all of that stuff. Carnelian really helps with that. It's that, okay, where do I end and where do others begin, but also helping on a deeper level of, wait a minute, if we all work together, we'll all feel better. It kind of neutralizes a lot of the natural inklings to like be competitive or try to step over or expect someone else to do something. It can really help harmonize dicey situations. The second one I just mentioned, aventurine. Muscle soreness. Oh, hey, Karen. It's good to see you. I hope you're well. Hey, future someone. Wonderful to see you. Everybody's starting to file in. It's good to see everyone. Herkimer, angelite, petrified wood, fluorite. You got it. Muscle soreness and rejuvenation, definitely. So let's see. Awesome. Okay. Sorry for the brief pause there. I was just thinking. I was looking through and I was reminded that one of the properties of rhodonite is that it helps support joint function. So I know that Susan had requested help specifically with the hip. Sorry, I misspoke. Rhodochrosite, rather. This is really great for the joints. So, Susan, you requested help with your hip. This will help with that. It also helps with circulatory stuff in general, which can definitely support the achy muscles. Also, stress, headache, and just mother-child bonding. So, like we were talking about relationships, this is not a bad one to have on hand. Unakite is phenomenal when it comes to like muscle aches, specifically to like when it has to do with heart circulation and any kind of body fluids. This can be really helpful. It's also considered just a wonderful stone for even metabolism and all things women's health related, but I like it a lot for like achy muscles and things. Herkimer diamonds as requested. These lovely, beautiful, and so etheric quartzes. They not only were they requested by future someone who always like we're thinking along the same wavelengths. You must have a couple of the same spirit guides or something. Yeah, these are an incredible one for manifestation, aligning with our soul's purpose, connecting with the things that we seek that are in alignment with our highest good. This can be another one that helps out with Jen's request for money manifestation. Yep. Always it's seriously future someone. It's like we're sharing a brain sometimes. Let's see, where do we want to put you? Oh, hi Dana. Definitely can help you with that. Good to see you. Really good to see you. Okay, let's see. Fluorite helps with calmness, also helps with teeth and bones. It's a really good, just general chill out kind of vibe. So this is how it naturally forms. These are not cut into these shapes. This is just how it shapes in nature. Just like these herkimers, they're double terminated quartz. They formed that way in the ground. So let's see how we want to work with these. There we go. We've got angelite, which just even more empowers our celestite. In fact, when celestite is in the ground, and this is, as a reminder, this is celestite. When celestite's left in the ground quite a bit longer, it eventually turns into angelite, another very angelic and etheric stone. this really can help us connect to our angel guides. The angelic realm is, I don't look at angels from like a religious standpoint. I see them more as spiritual, but insert your cosmology here. Whatever your spiritual connection is to them sounds great. My experience working with the angels, and I also do integrated energy therapy, or IET for short, which is similar to Reiki in some ways, very different in that it's a different actual energy. You're actually borrowing the angelic energy. This stone can be very helpful with that system. I find that much like they talk about in that system, the angels don't so much care about what religion you are. They really just want to support you and do the best, helping you to be the best you that you can be. This is a great stone to connect with them on a much deeper level and to help bring their messages into where you can kind of express those. So it's not just a third eye connection to spirit and a crown collective consciousness. We're all connected and feeling like you're supported, but it's also a way of being able to express those angelic influences and make them a little more tangible. So it can help to ground some of that very high chakra energy into something that's really tangible and useful. Let's put you here. Petrified wood is easily one of my favorites. Petrified wood helps us definitely with, and it's, of course, again, future someone requested it, and there's a reason to bring it out. Dana came in and requested help with low energy and navigating a lot of transition, and here we go. Hey, Korakar, welcome in. We've got the low energy and the lots of transition. This is a great stone of transition. It helps us to let go of who and what we are so that we can grow. So like when we get stuck and we don't want to grow, because this was once a living tree and now it is a rock. It had to give up being a living tree to be a dead tree. It had to give up being a dead tree to eventually turn into stone. That's where it shows us that transition can be a beautiful thing, even when it's really hard. So it's really, it's deeply grounding, and times of transition can be deeply ungrounding. This is a deeply grounding stone. As we can imagine, trees have very deep, very strong roots. It's also literally a stone that has come from that. So there's something that is very close to the ground that does stays the course. It doesn't break down over time. It stayed what it was and transmuted into something tougher, longer lasting. So yeah, this can be really helpful in times of transition. Oh, I'm glad everybody's saying hi. Hi, Vincent. Good to see you too. I can talk about IET in a separate video. There's limited amounts of stuff I can do with IET because that's a registered trademarked system, and I do not own the registered trademark. The Center of Being and Stephen Thayer, the creator of that system, do. Usui Reiki is like open source. He passed away before anybody tried to trademark it, which of course somebody did. You can't trademark something that somebody else created. It's not finders keepers. That's not what a trademark is. But IET, I have to be sort of, like, I can talk about what it does, but I can't necessarily transform it into something like this. So I'll just double check, making sure that I'm in alignment with how they want their system presented. And I get it. It's, I totally get it. It's actually a really beautiful system. And there's a lot of teachers all over the world. You can learn about it at learniet.com. There's folks that teach it worldwide, and I do love it. It is deeply healing. So this is petrified wood. So let's go ahead and bring that out here. Very different pieces. Yeah, thank you everyone. This is a beautiful grid. You guys are really co-creating something wonderful. Now that I have a lot of you here, I also wanted to let you know, yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I definitely will be able to present on it. I just want to make sure that I'm like not stepping on any toes or anything like that. Just want to keep it all good vibes. Tomorrow we do have some hearings, the January 6th hearings. I'm trying to do, whenever possible, an additional live stream following those hearings so that we can kind of process it. And tomorrow Thursday, I will be here for my usual 8 a.m. East Coast time, and I will return at 3 p.m. so that no matter when the hearings end, I'll be here. So tomorrow at 8 a.m., 3 p.m. East Coast US time. Honors and riches. Ooh, love it. Let me make sure I got everybody's requests. Okay, good stuff. So we've got honors and riches. I love it. I'll add just one more stone and then we'll vote. And road opening. Opportunities. I have it. So honors and riches definitely have citrine and red tiger eye and herkimer in alignment with bringing in that financial abundance. And as far as honors, I think there's a few things that can support honors. And I also feel like as I read that and road opening, the first thing that popped to my mind was chrysocolla. So I want to bring that in. So chrysocolla, this is actually, it forms in the ground very close to copper, which is actually why it's like close to that patina. This is another stone that works really well with herkimer. It helps so much with opening up opportunities where we don't see them and helping to encourage us as we follow our spiritual purpose. So like if we're kind of in a place of transition, so supporting definitely, whatchamacallit, going to, sorry, I lost my train of thought. When we talk about herkimer and aligning with our spiritual purpose and asking for things, but asking that they kind of line up with that they line up with our greater good, this is an amazing stone to continue working with that. It encourages you to follow your spiritual purpose. It encourages you to make decisions that are in alignment with your highest good, and it helps with discernment. So if you're like having trouble making a decision, hang out with this and it'll start to become a little bit more apparent. And yeah, everything as far as new methods of creativity, new possibilities that maybe they're right in front of you and you don't see them, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah. Removing obstacles, do that too. So let's see, we'll put some chrysocolla. Some larger pieces here. I feel like it's these two. Actually, let's put a little more. And obstacle removing. And then that'll be our last one. One that came up for us a couple nights ago, larimar. Innovation, pioneering, you'll find the ways around those obstacles. Yeah. It's just trusting the universe that there will be a way around that obstacle and you will find it. Spiritual pioneering, like finding the newest, best way, getting to a place where you can be who you absolutely are and just sort of strike out on that. So this will basically blow you around, over, beside, past any kind of obstacles. Obstacles will just be a new challenge that will prove to be fruitful for you, kind of thing with larimar. So let's do those two there. These two here. There we go. Awesome. That'll help us with removing obstacles. Also, decision making and accepting change is mookaite or Australia jasper. Here's 3 pieces of it. I'm going to bring in 2. There we go. Yeah, this can help us in times of change, big time. This helps us to accept change and kind of like move on from it. It also helps calm digestion and gives us a bit of an immune boost, which I think a lot of us are struggling with. So, okay, cool. This is great. Just what you were thinking. Always, always feature someone. Okay, so I'm going to do the thing where I get a couple of stones and we pick between the 2, because we always are good at making decisions here. And then I'll briefly explain what Reiki is, and then we'll get into the healing. So let me grab a couple of contenders. Chat amongst yourselves. Aha, I got it. Okay. So number one has been here before. Number 2, this will be the first time I've used it on stream, even though I've had it a while. 1 is bumblebee jasper. This is, heads up, this one has arsenic in it. Do not put it in water and drink it. Do not leave it around for children or pets. This is a great stone for kind of giving us some energy, some like joyful boosts of get up and go, and like making us feel like we want to get up and do those things that we're excited about. It helps energize our path. So that's bumblebee jasper. That's a possibility. And the other would be, this is actually sand that has turned to stone because it was wet and it was struck by lightning, and it formed this shape of a heart. It was a gift to me from one of the folks that works, another IET teacher, basically, another facilitator. I took a continuing education course with her, and she gifted these out. She lives in Florida. So yeah, this is transformed sand. So in the shape of a heart, and since there's so much transformation and things, very similar in concept to petrified wood, except it happened in a flash that it changed, and here it is. And then of course over time, if it breaks down in the ocean, it eventually just becomes sand again too. So yeah, this is sort of like nature's version of concrete, I guess you would say. So yeah, decide if you would like the sand heart or the bumblebee jasper. Go ahead and vote in the chat which you would like. I will go ahead and quickly describe what Reiki is, and then we'll get into the healing. So go ahead, chat amongst yourselves while you're commenting. Go ahead and please, if you have not liked the stream, please go ahead and do that if you can. It really helps folks discover the stream. And yeah, so Reiki, for those of you who are new to that. So again, welcome. I'm Danielle Stimpson of Learn Reiki Philadelphia. I've been teaching Reiki for about 13 years, and you can learn all about my online classes, community Discord, my crystal shop, and all of that good stuff by looking in the description below. All of the links are there, and I'm so grateful you're here. So Reiki, the style that I practice, is known as Usui Reiki, and it's a method of working with this energy that was formulated by a Tendai Buddhist monk in the 1920s in Japan. Reiki is the energy of all that is. It's flowing through all of us all the time. We are our own energy fields. Everything around us is made of energy. And there are several, if you will, frequencies of energy that are also in the universe alongside of us. The one known as Reiki, or spiritually guided life energy, is one of those that helps everyone and everything to come into a fuller sense of balance. being that it's spiritually guided, it helps support wellness, well-being, and healing on all levels: physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, karmically. When we get more of this energy directed to us from someone like me, basically what's happening is I'm connecting you to an energy source that you already have flowing through you, but I'm in a sense connecting you to some more, or enhancing the flow of more available Reiki energy. This allows your body, mind, and spirit to do what is in your highest good for healing, whether that is addressing something on the physical level, ache, pain, illness, injury, if that's some emotional stuff, if that's helping to heal things that we need to, in a way, come to terms with so that we can move forward. Whatever the case may be, Reiki can support that without any negative impact whatsoever. Because we're all connected to this energy anyway, and it's flowing through us all right now, it doesn't matter where or when you happen to be. If you're open to receiving what I'm sending you, it will support your greatest, highest good. You can set any particular intentions around your healing that you might have at any time. Just go ahead and bring it to mind and let it go. So if you want help with an achy knee or a broken heart, just bring it to mind and ask the universe to support it. As I send, you may feel sleepy, you may get some images, you may have some things come to mind. My advice to you is to just sort of enjoy your experience. Every session is a little bit different. Get comfortable, whether that's laying down or sitting up. If you fall asleep, great. That relaxation can be really important. You don't have to keep your mind silent, and you don't have to focus on anything. You can just be. If you do want to keep your mind silent or focus, you certainly can. You can combine this time with meditation or stretching or anything else if you want to, but I find the best way to experience Reiki, especially for the first time, just get comfortable, close your eyes, and see how it shows up. I'll turn up the music, I'll turn down the lights. The lights will gently go through several different colors, but at no point in time will they flash or strobe. After about 20 to 25 minutes, you will hear my voice come back in and invite you to take a deep breath and start to slowly come back to your body. At that time, if you have any questions or anything you want to share, if you're alive, go right ahead and put it into the chat. If you're watching this on the replay, put it in the comments or reach out to me on social media, and I'll do my best to support you there. Thank you so much for being here today. I usually tell folks the hardest part of my job is describing what it is I do. It's so much easier to be able to actually share it with you so that you can experience and see what it is for yourself. And so this is a great opportunity for me to share that. And thanks to everyone who was here live especially, and those who are watching in the future. One of the main principles here is that of communal chi. The concept that the more people come together with a similar or shared intention, the greater the energy potential available to everyone. The crystal grid is one way that helps us to make that physically tangible. And in addition, the healing energy of the crystals themselves lends so beautifully to the session. So thank you for co-creating this space with me. Again, I'll be back. If you're here live, I'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern US time. And if you are new, you can always look in the description and see what my upcoming days and times are. So without any further ado, let's see what everybody voted on. And we decided on both. We always decide on both. Awesome. So let's make a little room in the center here. So we're probably going to go until about 10 after 5. So that'll be about 25 minutes from now. Close to 30 minutes from now. Don't want to make anyone late for anything. Do we have room to put you in the middle? Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. We'll put some bumblebee jasper here. I have another piece, right? Yes, here's another piece of bumblebee jasper. Thank you all so much for being a part of this grid. This feels so good. go ahead and relax, get cozy. If you fall asleep, awesome. I'm going to go ahead and turn up the music, turn down the lights, and get into sharing some healing with all of you. Thank you all so much for the love and support of each other in the chat, as always. What a beautiful community is growing here. I'm so appreciative that I get to be a part of this. Thank you for being here with me. I will see you all in just shy of a half an hour, about 25 minutes. Enjoy your session, and thanks again. I invite you now to take a deep breath. Slowly come back. If you're here and you're comfortable and you just wish to stay where you are, go right ahead. And if you have any questions or anything you'd like to share, feel free to go ahead and add that to the chat. I don't know about you, but I have so much more of a sense of clarity. And don't forget, I am here twice tomorrow and twice Friday. Tomorrow at my usual 8 a.m. Thursdays, and the special share, or the special sending at 3 p.m. at the conclusion of the hearing. And as usual, Fridays at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. And later this weekend, Sunday at 8 p.m. As always, you can enjoy past streams by checking out the past live stream playlist on our channel. You can select by the thumbnails. You'll see the image of the crystal grid so that you can select by that. And if you do want to come back and try to remind yourself of what a stone was called, you can always look in the description. I always type them all out for you so that you can see the spelling and purchase them locally if you choose. You all are so welcome. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Grace. Have a beautiful rest of your day. great future someone. I'm glad to hear that. Thanks as always for being a part of the event and a part of the healing. You're so welcome, Vincent. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Cora Carr. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Hart. Dana, it was wonderful to see you. Echo, definitely feel free to come back. Anyone who's new here, whether you spoke up or not, always welcome here. Oh, I'm so glad it was helpful. And I really do love that we're growing into this beautiful community of support and cheering each other on. It really is something beautiful to behold. I'm so grateful to have each and every one of you here. You're so welcome, Dana. Lots of love to you. I'm in such a good place. I'm actually ready to, in about 15 minutes, I start I'm teaching my Reiki 2 class Wednesdays this month. So I'm in the perfect place to go ahead and lead a Reiki 2. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that good YouTuber stuff, but most of all, just being here. It's the most important thing. I'm going to go ahead and bring the stream to a close. Oh, thank you, Heart. I'm going to go ahead and bring the stream to a close. Know that you're always welcome here. I'll be active for a few minutes after the end of the stream in the chat. Feel free to ask any questions there. You can always pop back in or reach out to me on social media or comment on any of the streams, and I'll do my best to get back to you. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Consider subscribing if you want to come on back. Have a beautiful rest of your day and a beautiful rest of your week. Take care of one another, but most importantly, take care of yourself. I hope to see you again soon, and bye for now. you.